Hi, welcome to Engineering Starts at Home. I'm Audrey.
And I'm Emery.
And today we'll be learning about supply chains by building one with popsicle sticks. If you're following along with our passport, stay tuned for our secret phrase later on in the video. The only material you'll need for today's activity is popsicle sticks. Building our chain can be slightly tricky, so feel free to pause the video or even rewind to rewatch how we're making it. Also, one tip that we learned while we were building it is to make sure that the sticks are either parallel or perpendicular, which you'll see what we mean as we're building it. So we want to start building this with 3 sticks. Get the first one, slide it into position, take your second stick and layer it on top of the first stick as shown. Now take your third stick and layer one end under the first stick and the one end over the second stick. We want to form it into an A shape. Cross the ends nice and snug together. Layer the sticks at the end of our A shape. Place one end under and one end over. Remember to apply pressure at both ends so that they don't accidentally unwind. So now we'll go to the opposite end that we haven't touched yet, and there's 2 sticks sticking out, and we'll weave another stick under the first stick and over the second stick. Always check to make sure your sticks are parallel to each other if they're going in the same direction. Squeeze the sticks closer together so that there's an end stick to be able to connect the next set of sticks to. Grab a new stick, place it under an outside stick and over the newest stick. Once you start getting into more of a rhythm, you can see that you'll always add a new stick by placing it under an outside stick and over the newest stick added. So it'll go under a stick and then over the newest one. You want to apply constant pressure to the new sticks that you're adding so they don't accidentally come undone. This is why it's helpful to have a double set of hands, so that one person can be applying pressure so that the whole chain doesn't come undone, while the other one is adjusting sticks as needed. Continue doing this pattern until you get to your desired length of your supply chain. Once you get to the length that you want, to close out the supply chain, we really are focusing on the 3 end sticks. We need to add a 4th stick that goes across the 3 end sticks. We're going to place the 4th stick over the middle stick and under the 2 outside sticks. You'll want to adjust sticks in order to angle them correctly, so it'll be easier to put that end stick over that middle stick and under the 2 outside sticks. As you can see, we're angling the sticks to be able to put the 4th stick directly across all 3 sticks. And push it in there nice and snug, and you'll see you can let go of your stick pattern and it'll be able to stay put. Awesome! So this is what your wooden chain should look like in the end. It can be longer or shorter, it's your preference. So let's talk about supply chains in the sense of a car example. In the beginning of the supply chain, we had the manufacturing or making of the car, where each stick would represent one part of the making process, such as adding an engine in, building the framework, adding tires. The next portion would then, after the car is made, would then be going to the dealership and having the transportation of sending the finished product to the dealership, which leads us to the final portion of selling the car to the consumer or the consumer buying from the dealership. So let's say there's a material shortage in the manufacturing part. That means that the rest of the chain would collapse. That means the car would never get completed and the dealership would never get the car and the consumer could never buy the car, again, as the car is never completed. So we're going to look at the supply chain collapsing at the very beginning as if there was a material shortage. It's secret phrase time, so get out your passport, and in the industrial engineering section, you'll write the secret phrase, stick with engineering. To make our example supply chain fall apart, all you'll have to do is at the very end, you'll just flick the last popsicle stick out of the way. Hope you had a fun time with this activity. Thank you for watching Engineering Starts at Home. See you next time.